Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for another video here on HBN channel. And on this channel we talk about the stories that make it into the news. Now today's story is quite sad and very tragic, and you'll hear why in a moment. But before we get into the story, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell as well so that you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. Stay with us to the end and like the video and share as well. And the headline says, "Everyone is taking it hard." And I'll be reading this story from the Gleaner. A sense of devastation has swept over two families in Seaford Town, Westmoreland, as they grapple with the heartbreaking news of the death of their loved ones in a fiery plane crash that occurred in the United States on Sunday. The victims, identified as 32-year-old Tanique Chu, her 7-year-old son Sean Gardner, Chu's friend, 42-year-old Suzette Coleman Edwards, another Jamaican, and her 17-year-old daughter Odacia Edwards, died tragically when the private aircraft they were traveling in crashed shortly after takeoff in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Chu, a former student of the Anchovy High School, had been residing in New Jersey for a number of years, while Sean, who has been living with his father in Jamaica, had gone to spend the summer holidays with his mom. The youngster attended the Mount Alvernia Preparatory School in Montego Bay and was expected back in class on September 4. The incident has thrown the Seaford Town community, their loved ones, and the school family at Mount Alvernia into immense grief. "Everyone is taking it hard. My brother is devastated. Sean was his only child. It's rough, very rough. Everyone is rallying around him to try to keep him up because he is worrying like crazy, wondering how he's going to live without his son," Kenny Gardner, uncle of the dead child, said yesterday. He said his brother has taken the death so badly he wants to sell the car he had been using to transport his son to school. "Everybody is staying with him to ensure he has company so he doesn't think too much about it," said Gardner. He said his sister-in-law was a very nice person. She was outgoing and liked to explore. She was visiting South Carolina with her friends for the weekend when the incident occurred. At the same time, the serene halls of Mount Alvernia Preparatory in Montego Bay have been enveloped in an atmosphere of sorrow and disbelief as the close-knit school community is wrestling with the heartbreaking loss of Sean. His grade 1 teacher, Roberto Foster, said that he was still in a daze, trying to come to terms with the idea of whether the incident had really taken place. "Is this real? I kept asking myself. I was so shocked when I heard of his death. I was unable to focus," said Foster. "He was such a loving, charming, and helpful child." The educator said Sean was at school up to June 12. Foster spoke of a child who was able to grasp things easily and give compliments with ease. Principal of the Catholic Educational Institution, Grace Sherian, spoke of a sweet, promising little fellow who had so much impact on her that her heart pained at the thought that he had died. "It just pulls your heartstrings. I don't know what to say. He was such a cheerful child," Sherian said. Reports carried across the U.S. state said that the aeroplane, a Piper PA-32R-300, crashed 2 miles into the flight. The aircraft had been flown by owner-operator Dr. Joseph Farnese of a New Jersey address. What a sad story. A father has lost his only son, and several others have lost their lives. What was supposed to be a fun, adventurous excursion ended in pure tragedy and devastation. I really feel for the family members of those who died in this tragic accident. It's so sudden and shocking. Now, I have never flown in a private aircraft. Have you? Tell me in the comment section. Also, tell me, when you're flying in an airplane, Do you feel anxiety? Do you feel anxious at all? Do you feel scared? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me, I want to know how you feel about flying in airplanes. And I'll end on that note. Thank you again for joining me for another video here on HBN channel. If you have not yet subscribed, oh, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well so that you'll be notified whenever a new video is posted. Until next time, stay safe and walk good.